Aloha. This goes out to Ron Williams, a new subscriber on the channel. Asked for a song by a gent named Jessie Stewart. Listen to the tune. I tried to find a clearer version than what I found, and what I found was just what it is. So I'll give you the chords. You're going to have to make of it what you will. Long story short is, in my music pedagogy, I teach a little thing called a teeter-totter, which shows us how to play a chord one way, play a chord another way, and play a chord another way. So if you have this mandolin and you have been trying to figure out this guy's chord progressions for this, I can show you the chords around it, the progressions. What tends to happen though when you have non-structured type songs, it's basically moving off of emotion. Meaning, you can have a G major and you can have its relative minor, the E minor, and you can have a movement between those of a, which is a really cool feeling. I kind of equate that feeling to like the Pink Floyd Metal. Something along those lines. However, he uses that within one of his structures. So the first note that he's playing there, he plays this. So it has a open G, has a A sharp or a B flat, and then a B, holds out on that B, and then throws down the bar chord and the pinky up top to get the minor third, thusly giving E minor. You're going to be going back down to the G again. It's going to be going through the da 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 da. Does this throughout the whole beginning of the intro, and does it through the verses. I don't really know the words when he's singing it. It has a back and forth, sirens, one of the words in there. And then when it gets through the whole process going through there, it goes to a blaring D major. Now in all the videos he was doing, he plays all his D majors this way, which is a rudimentary way how to play the D. I would suggest starting to play the D this way, so it's much easier to drop a finger down for a minor, which is already there, and then you can use your other fingers to play the other notes, like, I don't know, like a D major goes to a D minor, and you can make it a D minor 7. Ta-da! So when you're going through these chords, remember this is one person's interpretation, and that the person who actually made this song has their own different style. Here's the thing that I kind of disagree with music-wise. It jumps in and out of key structures and it falls apart rhythmically. Meaning, you can have a quarter note as a downstroke, you can have a down and an up to make an eighth note, or you could go down, down, which is the same thing as a same duration. And then when you start going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, they become 16ths, unless you do them faster than that, which becomes 16th to like 32nd notes, really, really fast. His thing, his gimmick, his it is to play the mandolin as fast as he possibly can with his right hand, and his right hand hasn't quite really developed the kind of up and down sway motion of the ocean, or whatever you want to call it right here. So what he gets is this kind of like sporadic, kind of like all over the place thing. So when he goes from the E minor the first time to the G major and then goes into that D major right there, goes back and forth between there, and then the fill he does is a G minor to a D again, G minor, and then plays what looks like a C major, but what it's doing is it's raising that C major up so that fourth note is a sus, so it's a C sus, and then he just moves it up and puts down a pinky up here on the 6th fret. Now, that note is not in the chord. What that would essentially be, it would be like a major minor kind of chord, which means that major 7th is hanging out over the top of that chord and it sounds wrong. So the inflection, just the sporadic movement by which the volume increases and the thickness and the duration of those 16 notes, it's different on every recording, so I couldn't really get like a basis on where that chord is. However, fun tune. Every place he played it for us seemed to go crazy for it, which is wonderful. That's what music's about. So when going through this, I would say just concentrate on this to improve your practice about the song if you're digging on this tune. Have the G major, which is down, 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 down. Now, don't have to be all down. You can do it. But he's doing more like a down, down, up, up, That's the kind of feeling they have. So all rhythms are kind of the same, all progressions are kind of the same. The one key note from this, that all the notes inside G major are all the notes inside E minor. Why? Every sixth of every chord is a relative minor, meaning G, A, B, C, D, E minor. The minor sixth, not the minor second or minor third, not the major first, but not the major fourth, not the major fifth, but the sixth and the first, all the same notes. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. Well, when we start on E and we do the same scale, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E, it makes an E minor scale. E, F sharp. There it is. Let's do one sharp in the F sharp. So creatively, a lot of good stuff from this video. There's always learning stuff that can be had. If you haven't seen this guy's videos, check him out. His name's Jessie Stewart. It's fun. Aloha. Thanks, Ron.